This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Friday, March the 28th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. 13 more employees who are paid from the public purse have been given notice to go home. The latest victims come from the Barbados Tourism Authority, among them being the President and Chief Executive Officer Urban Cumberbatch and Acting Senior Vice President of Marketing Avril Bayer. Cumberbatch and Bayer have until April 27th to pack up and leave, while the others, which include managers and directors, must go home by April the 30th. Barbados Today understands that the contract of Vice President in the New York office, Campbell Rudder, is not being renewed. More employees are reported to be on the termination list as part of government's restructuring of the BTA. The hierarchy of the Students' Guild at the Cayfield campus is expecting a massive increase in students at the University of the West Indies will be seeking welfare assistance as a result of government's decision to make them pay their full tuition fees from August. President of the Guild, Damani Paris, anticipates the movement in that direction will be significant, considering that well over 7,000 students are being required to foot the tuition bill.
I especially anticipate that this is going to be the case from continuing students who, because they've already started their degree, are going to want to try to do their best to finish it. Persons who have 1 year left or 2 years left are not going to immediately want to give up on a hope that they can at least get to the end of the degree. Persons who would have come in with the understanding that they will actually be able to get their degree for one cost, and that cost changes on them suddenly, are not going to throw their hands up in the air immediately and give up on getting the degree. But then the reality is that certain realities will eventually set in for these persons. And if they're placed in a position where they simply can't make up the money on their own, they're going to do their best to do so in the upcoming semester.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
On the regional front, the opposition Antigua Labour Party is set to picket the office of Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer today. Party leader Gaston Brown had threatened to hit the streets if Spencer did not dissolve Parliament and announced a date for general elections yesterday. Brown served notice it will be a massive picket which will kick off a series of activities over the next 10 days to force the Prime Minister's hand. The ALP charges the ruling United Progressive Party is undemocratic and illegal. But Prime Minister Spencer says while his government is ready to face the electorate, his hands are tied because of court appeals filed by the opposition. On the international scene, the future of Malaysia Airlines hangs in the balance as it struggles to survive the mysterious disappearance of Flight 370. Experts say the carrier, which was already in the red prior to the disappearance of its 777 aircraft nearly 3 weeks ago, may now need a government bailout to stave off financial ruin. Over the past 3 years, Malaysia Airlines racked up more than $1.3 million in debt, and now it's facing massive lawsuits from the families of the passengers of Flight 370. The head of research analyst for Asia Pacific Transport at Credit Suisse, Timothy Ross, says authorities will have to assess whether the airline will need more state aid and in what shape that aid should come. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, Subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Here's your sun power.